Well, let's have a look at this with Zoe Gardner from Asylum Aid. That's a charity working to secure protection for people seeking refuge in the UK from persecution and human rights abuses abroad. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. So we have a 10-point plan. What do you think?
Well, we think that this 10-point plan is deeply, deeply disappointing. We're really upset not to see the most important and urgent measure on there, which is a European search and rescue mission. The missions that they do refer to, expanding the reach of, have a border control mandate, not search and rescue. So what we're going to see are more deaths, more preventable deaths, and the EU once again failing to take the action that is so desperately needed to prevent them.
Just on that specifically, they've talked about reinforcing the joint operations in the Mediterranean, namely Triton and Poseidon, by increasing the financial resources and the number of assets. We will also extend, they say, their operational area, allowing us to intervene further within the mandate of Frontex, which is one of the organisations. Go on.
Within the mandate of Frontex.
Why is that key?
Because Frontex's mandate is a border control mandate only. It's the EU border control body. It doesn't do search and rescue. What we need is a new mission with a clear and explicit search and rescue mission, and it should be covering at least the same area as the Italian Mare Nostrum operation was.
Which is the one that we lost last year.
Exactly, because understandably, the Italian authorities couldn't shoulder this burden by themselves any longer, and they hoped that the other EU states would step in. And what happened was actually the UK, for example, explicitly stepped out of rescuing people, and this is what's leading to children, families drowning when they should be being saved.
There's clearly a wider point being made in Luxembourg, and I wonder whether you at least will acknowledge that they're now seeing this in terms of what they need to achieve, not just in the Mediterranean, but beyond, in the places where these people are coming from, in Libya, for example. That all has to be part of this, doesn't it?
Absolutely it does, and the way we see it
is tackling the traffickers too.
Yes, but the traffickers, of course, are fulfilling a demand. So as long as you have desperate people fleeing for their lives and ready to pay anything that they have to get themselves to safety and to get away, you're going to have people exploiting that situation and making money from it. But the idea that they're the heart of the problem is absolutely false. The heart of the problem is the conflicts and situations like Syria, the repressive dictatorship in Eritrea. We can see from all the figures we've had, that's where these people are coming from. They're refugees fleeing for their lives, and that they won't stop fleeing until those situations are resolved. So in the long term, that's what we need to be working towards, working for solutions in those countries. But in the short term, we absolutely need to urgently step up our humanitarian efforts to save people from drowning.
Okay. Zoe Gardner, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much indeed. And of course, that's EU